Shut up and sit down.
Hey you scallywags! For those of you into your zombies, Lockdown Productions, Kazigens Box, take note if you haven't heard of those guys. Check out the links below, I'll link them on YouTube. Here is something new from Joytoy. Shared by Patrick Chan in the communities, Joytoy are crowdfunding a new zombie action figure line based on NetEase's mobile game called After Tomorrow. Hugo from Joytoy originally announced in October 2020, that there will be a new Z series of figures, which Patrick Chan reported on back then, and now it seems like it's coming to fruition. So this project by Joytoy is a collaboration with that video game company NetEase. So this first character shown broken, wearing a blue hooded sweater, chest exudes a faint blue light nuclei hidden in the quiet dark corner as if ready lunged. Want to see it. Survivors who obviously cannot help but think back tomorrow when entering the mainland in autumn, the thrilling journey of the first night in the forest, huddled and shiver in the safe house in fear. That was what went along with this release, but looking very different from what Joytoy are normally used to doing. Glad we're seeing something different yet again from them with this zombie line. I tried to go on to the crowdfunding page, but I don't understand what's going on there, so I'm not sure if it's open internationally. But here's that image closer up of this specific figure, looking quite good in the weathered clothing there. So there's the size comparison. They do that quite a lot with the figures, and maybe some extras that might be coming out. This big fella could be part of some stretch goals, maybe. Again, not sure because I couldn't really navigate through the website to back this. And assuming this is some zombie lady that we'll be getting. Glad to see that though there's different variations. The big guy as well, we've never seen 1/18 scale guy that big from what I can recall. This guy, not sure who this is, maybe a soldier type guy, non-zombie, not sure. And then here's another. So yeah, yet to see what these are about, but I'm sure more will come out soon. Let's hope they release this elsewhere. So the female character shown yesterday is officially known as Feng Min. Here we find her all suited and booted. Not too sure again with the kind of the shorts thing like with Jessie. She looks quite good though. The knees, I'm not too sure how that will play out. Hopefully they'll at least change the joint parts. And here's everything that she comes with. Quite a wealth of extras there. Here she is with the new coloured ATV in grey, also available in sand. So looking quite good there. I think Locker Toys are doing them separately. We'll get to that soon. Ailina is doing a pack where you can get them together separately, and then you can also do one of the ATV and that PLA figure, two on Ailina. So check out whichever ones will be best for you. Tempted to get this, but with so many other things coming out, I think I'll have to pass for now. Now more images of the 1/25 scale mechs here, and look at this cockpit. So here's a little guy coming out there, which you'll get with this figure, and there's the cockpit. We'll get back to that in just a bit as to why I'm covering this on 1/18 scale channel. So here are the figures. So the figures are 1/25 scale as well, a bit smaller than your 1/18, and there are two of these designs, that one and this one here, 01 Tai Hai, I think, something like that, name to be confirmed. But this, out of all of the ones we've seen, I'm much more interested now because of the news we've got recently. So here's the prototype that was released the other day. Now if we have a look at the cockpits again, looks quite big, but there's that little bit there where there's seating area for the 125 scale figure. According to Rudy Wong, you'll be able to take that off. It's like a catapult thing, like that. So this is from that image we saw yesterday of the prototype. Not yesterday, the day before, can't remember when. Anyway, so that means there'll be more space in there for your 118 scale figures, according to Rudy Wong. Obviously, this is built for 118, but in theory, you should be able to fit your 118 scale figures in there. So if anyone gets it, let us know if that's the case. I may pick it up myself. Two minds. It is available now for pre-order. Speaking of pre-orders, here from Locker Toys are all the new Joytoy bits that are available now for pre-order. They are also available on iLina. Some of them have been there for a bit now. So yeah, all that new stuff we've just seen, and then the stuff we've seen previously, all available for pre-order now. And just arrived at Flyima, the North mechs and OS mechs are in. So hopefully they'll be shipping this out along with all the other outlets very soon. Looking forward to my NOS 01. Fresh retro in their Mecha project. Look at this. This screams Metal Gear to me and looks amazing. So they're here with some of their prototypes, as we've seen before. These female figures, which are looking very good. I want to see some color renders of these figures, and want to know about articulation. Hopefully that'll be good, as the smaller mecha figures seem like they are. They've got good articulation. Hopefully these will be on par with that. Wondering if they'll do any sort of male figures, as we've not seen any of male figure prototypes as yet. Here's the Dio with those figures we've seen out there, and really it's all about this giant mecha. Look at that, it's unlike anything we've seen before. That looks expensive. I hope they do it for a reasonable price, but look at all the space in that cockpit. I'd like to see what it looks like with the top bit down. But yeah, really keen to find out about that mech. So you can see this how it sizes with what we've seen previously with those other mech behind. So it is huge. So just one more look here at that giant mecha. Massive. Speaking of mecha, maybe not as giant as that, Jazzwares has announced the Mantis for their Halo collection. It has arrived, equipped with 4-inch Spartan Eva and scaled as it appears in the Halo universe. Available in the fall, pre-orders will be up, I believe, end of this month on the 28th of July. So it's been the week of boss fight reveals. The first one here, Klaus from Umbrella Academy. Then we've got Diego, was released on Tuesday. So these are just a first look at the figures. Cha-Cha was on Wednesday with the Mary J. Blige head. She plays her in the series. And then Cha-Cha Part 2 with that head. I believe it comes hopefully in the same pack, because I like that look, with this little doggy head. And lastly we got Vanya. I was hoping to see Vanya in her second form, but we'll see if they'll do that. So Damon Prisk has shared images of G.I. Joe's new retro line coming out, the new figures. I got Roadblock and Snake Eyes from before. I'll probably do custom with Snake Eyes. Wanted to try and do something with Roadblock. They weren't that well received, but these do look good. So I'll probably check them out once they're released. Michael Norman has shared yet another image, not this one, but of this character. This, so you can take the hood off from his beards line. So it seems as though Hiya Toys has acquired the rights to Judge Dredd. According to this image, was teased, looks like Judge Death. Now I was actually hoping for a Judge Dredd first, but if we don't get a Judge Dredd first, maybe Hiya could employ a couple of people who may be able to help. Here we have a custom Dredd by Ivan Chu, looking awesome with an acid rain base body, and then obviously the custom around it with the head. Amazing head, look at that helmet. With that, also seems like it's got the white bit on the bottom, but done in a more sort of faded, realistic manner, like in the movie itself, more based on the movie. So if those guys are doing a Judge Dredd, maybe take a page out of Ivan Chu's book. I'll link his Instagram below. And also Battle Planets for your more comic accurate Judge Dredd, again using primarily the base of Acid Rain, but this looking very, very badass. Hot off the presses, this was just sent to me as I was recording this video. Patrick Chan has shared from the festival this weekend, Monster Hunter World 1/18 scale. Look at that dragon. Look at that. I mean, if that's 1/18 scale, will we be able to buy that? How much will it be? It looks expensive. That is crazy. Monster Hunter World, I quite enjoyed playing that for the short amount of time I did. So I've played a few other Monster Hunters before, and this one was a really fun one. But yeah, having those dragons in 1/18 scale. Here's the first figure. I think this is one of the starter armors you can get, armor sets from what I remember. It looks like it anyway. This looks like another armor set that I used in the game. Glad to see it here in figure form and 1/18 scale, according to Patrick Chan. So we'll be looking forward to this when this comes out, and checking out articulation. Looks good so far. So very exciting news here if they release this. Hopefully they will in the West. Here is another character, female one. Looking rather warm and toasty there. And this character looks quite amazing. Really like all the detail there. Looks quite menacing. I don't think I ever got this armor before, but we'll... Oh, look at that. Yeah, I really hope we get to see more of this line soon, particularly if it is 1/18 scale. Right, so I'm off to watch Masters of the Universe on Netflix, see how that is. I loved that as a kid. See how they do things now. Also, check out the new Dune trailer. Go and watch it at the cinemas. Back this movie, it looks amazing. It's one I'm really looking forward to. My most anticipated movie release this year, and I hope we do get the sequels to finish the story, at least Paul's arc in that story. But otherwise, some other videos will be coming out this weekend. Thank you all for the support. You guys have been amazing. We're already at 600 subscribers since the beginning of this year. When I started, I never thought we'd get here in such a short time. So thank you all for the support. I'll be doing another giveaway very soon, and I'll scale you later.